Welcome back to my channel, Nutritious Lives and the Wellbeing Guinea Pig, and I'm your host, Jenny. And today I'm doing a spontaneous video. Actually, I never intended on. I didn't think I was going to have the time, but I make the time because this is really important that I get out material. I feel like it's very important, and it's really about when the nature of how humans can relate to each other and work together, and connection and love and all the things that really light me up and make what I know is going to be my future, which is helping people with these emotional issues and anxiety. It really just it gives me such inspiration to have a day like this. So I just went to take my phone in to be fixed today. Just the screen had cracked anyway, that's irrelevant. I took it to a place near me which is one stop, and the guy said it was going to be like 40 minutes to get it fixed. And so I just said, right, I'll have a little shop and wander around, and I stumbled on this Chinese medicine shop. That is so exciting just in itself for me, because that really lights me up, because I just got to see all the herbs and the treatments that they were offering, and you know that it's quite magical Chinese medicine to me. And while I was waiting, the lady was talking to a gentleman and a lady in the background, and I couldn't hear the lady talk, but I could hear the gentleman talk, and it became clear that they were talking about this lady's going through anxiety, and they were talking about the approach that they could use using the beautiful Chinese medicine, which I'm all for, which I'm all about, like natural therapies and all the rest of it. However, it was it really just sort of gave me again that familiar feeling of the crutch, and I've talked about it so much. I didn't disturb until they were coming out, but I couldn't help it. Like, I just couldn't help it. I said, is your wife going through anxiety? And I saw that his wife came out, but she was obviously very distressed with the situation. And I looked into her eyes and I could see the pain. I could see her pain, and I like to cry in these videos, and I can't help it because that's just the person I am. And I wanted to just take all of her pain away. It really affected me. I could see it was like looking in a mirror. When I was looking into her face, I could just see the anguish that she was going through, and all I wanted to do, and all I did, was hug her, and I tried to explain to her about not using things as a crutch, and not popping the magical pill, and all the things that I talk about in the videos about perpetuating this cycle of anxiety. And I must have been standing there for a good 5-10 minutes, just spewing out this stuff, and I was shaking because I was that passionate. I was crying with her, and I held her and embraced her, and I just really wanted to take her pain away. And in the end, I exchanged numbers with her, and we've messaged each other, and I just got this overwhelming sense of love, of love. And I don't require anything from people that are going through these struggles, even though this is going to be my job, and this is what I'm going to need to have payment for. My whole agenda for her was just to be a human being. We're moving so far away from just seeing people in pain and thinking it's nothing to do with us, like it's their problem, let them deal with it. I feel sometimes like my heart's ready to burst, and I could never, and I don't want, and we exchange numbers, and I genuinely just want to see this woman get out of this pain she's in. And when we were messaging and I was just sending her a message of love and reassurance that it was going to be okay, she was so thankful. Like, she was so appreciative, and I gave her the wellbeing guinea pig, and we've messaged back and forward, and she's just so appreciative for anyone to just to give her the time to understand, for her to talk about these things without being looked at like she's crazy, and to give her a glimmer of hope, you know. And I was so blessed, and I'm so blessed to be able to do that, you know. The exchange is it's immense, because it spurs me on to know that this is what I was always meant to do. And I'm so thankful for going through this anxiety journey, just so I can, even if it's just for a moment, to give this lady reassurance. And as it turns out, we're going to meet up, and I said to her, you've got me now, sister, and I'm not going to let you go, and I really won't, you know. And this is how we should be for all humans, you know. In times of crisis, we should put out our hand and be that person for somebody else. And what you get back in return, that feeling, it's just indescribable. And I know I'm getting emotional, because and I don't really care, like, you can judge me for this, but I want you to understand that when you put yourself out for other people that way, the feeling and the self love that you get back, it's tenfold. You can't buy it. And then off the back of that, I went to see a lovely lady that I'd arranged to see, and I'd phoned her up, and I'd said, her name's Jenny as well, and I said, Jenny, would you mind just giving somebody who's getting involved as a businesswoman, would you mind giving me a little bit of your time to, you know, and I've tried to talk to people about this in a variety of different ways, and most of the time I'm shunned, because most of the time live in this quite a selfish existence, really, of, you know, why should I help you, what you're going to do for me type thing. And I spoke to this lady, this Jenny, and Jenny Coleman her name is, and I'd arranged to meet her, and I told her, and we sat down, and it was so clear as well, the energy of this Jenny, like, she was so giving. And this was right off the back of going and seeing this lady, and us having this lovely rapport. And I told Jenny the story of what just happened, and me and Jenny, we were just discussing how this is the way everyone should be, and she was so willing to give me free advice, you know, for my business. And she was so willing. She said, Jen, I'll have your flyers. And I said, and Jen, and I'll advertise your services. And it was just, it was so loving, and it was so giving, and the exchange was so mutual that I just feel sorry for people that can't put themselves out for other human beings, because they just never have the time to do it. And so I'm going to advertise Jenny's services alongside my own, and she's doing the same, and we're involved in this, you know, this holistic world, and tending to the body in a sort of natural way. And I just felt so compelled to just do this video, to just say that if you just give for no other reason than just to give, the feeling that you get in return, it's indescribable, and it reiterates to me that this is what I've got to do going forward. And you can make this decision too. You know, this isn't just a feeling that's just within me. You know, you can feel it too, because the irony is, the more that we give, the more that we receive, and that's lost on a lot of people. You know, give without need to take anything, and you get from the universe in ways that you could never dream of. And this new world is just opening up to me now, and this flies into all the manifestation and the healing from emotional wounds and all the rest of it. But I just felt so compelled, because I've got that much love in my heart, that I just wanted to put it out there. So if one person changes the way that they look at being able to give without needing to receive anything, it's just such a precious gift, and I'm not going to waste this. I'm going to really utilise this as much as I can, and I think it's so needed as a human. So if this video has given you anything today, just even a simple smile, just a smile, and if you're making someone's day, you know, that's good enough. So I'll see you in the next one.